China's influence in Africa is very controversial in Washington. Do you consider China's role in the continent a constructive one? And what could the United States do to play a more constructive role here as well?
China's influence on Africa, viewed in certain ways in the context of the U.S. What could the U.S. do to help Africa or Zambia, as it were? Let me just step aside a little bit and say things must not be seen that way. Things must not be seen that way. I totally agree with the Vice President that we're here to foster the U.S.-Zambia relationship. But there's a context in the sense that that relationship exists in the operating environment where other countries also exist. So, but the contextualization that if the U.S. and Zambia share a lot in common, strong bilateral relationship, historical relationship, then they are doing things against China. It's actually wrong, completely wrong. So I have said before, when I'm in Washington, I'm not against Beijing. Equally, when I'm in Beijing, I'm not against Washington. We have a globe we share. We have a planet we share, Earth. For us in Africa, we have our continent. It is easy to say when the president of Zambia is visiting Pretoria in South Africa, he's against Abuja and Nigeria. That's the logic. Not quite. What we expect of America and China as the two leading economies, number one, USA, number two, China, is to help us keep our world safe for everybody. Keep peace, stability, which would allow us to focus, for example, like us, on our economic reconstruction agenda. And by the way, as Zambia, to a large extent, we are responsible for the downgrade of our economy. The way we transacted, the way we related with people. That's why we, since taking office, we've reset our relationship with the global community, the League of Nations. I'm talking about the civilized League of Nations. So essentially, for now, we're expecting the US, as we have done in our conversations, to support us on resolving this debt overhang, for which, as a country, we're responsible. We didn't manage our affairs properly. We must accept that. Equally, we are asking, when we meet China, we are asking them to assist us resolve our debt burden and free resources to where they should go. Apply the free resources where they should go. So I am saying that the US and us have our relationship. They have their relationship with China. We have our relationship with the US. We have our relationship with China. But none of these relationships are about working against someone or a group of countries. I think that's what will keep our world safer, peaceful, secure. But let me be direct. I do believe that the US and China are engaging almost daily because of who they are, these two big countries. And our request to them is to keep our world safe, peaceful, orderly. For us, we would like to advance our democratic relationship with the Americans and with others. I must say, and I said it yesterday, it's in public domain, we believe that a democratic framework will allow us to advance our agenda economically and socially. We came from a one-party state, dictatorship. We didn't like it. It didn't work for us. So we want to stay this course. But we must not always see each other that when we meet with the vice president, then we are plotting against someone. We're not. Thank you.